Hey guys, what's up? Evil Hammer here, and today's update was pretty massive. It entered the Soul Reaper into the game, which is basically Death is a Slayer Master per se, and he gives you bosses once per day to kill for Soul Reaper points, and you get really specific and pretty awesome rewards for it. Before we go ahead and start on that, there were some patch notes, and the only one that I care about is you can wear wings with your cape now. It kind of does glitch out in back and forth as you see here, but it still is kind of, I'm happy about it because I missed wearing my wings after I got my 120 dungeon cape. So to get to Death's Portal, what you'll have to do is you can just home teleport to Gielinor Lodestone, run straight north, and it's kind of chilling here in the ground, which kind of looks funky. I thought it'd be a little bit more grand. This is the first time I will be going in, so I have no idea where we're going. Okay, this looks pretty badass, to be honest. That's pretty sweet. You can't even really see the chains. They fog out where they end, so you can't even see what they're attached to, so it's pretty sweet. You come on in. It's through this little, I guess, bridge. Kind of floating bridge here. And then you see he's in his, like, office, per se. It's kind of like a cathedral with the little side portals as well as the main area. And there is... guessing that's his uniform. Why it's chilling over here, I'm not sure. Is there one over there as well? Or is it like a casket on this side? Okay, so if we go ahead and talk to him, it takes you to the center of the floor and it says, "Welcome. Am I dead? Nope, you're not dead yet. I've allowed you to enter so you can collect souls." Basically, he needs the boss souls because there's far too much life, which is aka the bosses, because they just don't get killed as much. So we get this Grim gem, which is basically a Slayer gem, and you can receive group bosses or team up with other adventurers. Now, you want to receive group bosses, you can click yes. If you don't want to, click no. I don't know yet if coin share or loot share would work on this, so you gotta be careful. I don't know yet, so I don't know if we can change this afterwards. I'm assuming we would be able to. I'm not sure. He'll give you an alternative as long as you qualify for a different assignment. He'll give you 5 alternates per day, but each alternate offered by the first will reduce the reaper points you complete by 25%, down to none on the 5th. Sure, let's just receive group bosses for... Okay. If you wish to change your mind about being assigned group bosses, you could do so under the Options tab in the Death Store. You can only do this in between assignments. You have now won Tokusit Jad. Well, that's... okay. I don't really like doing the fight games. I wonder if it matters if you do the... let's just get a different assignment. That's, like, really bad. I will be patient with you once, with no penalty. Do you want me to wish you assign me a new creature? Yes. Give me a new creature. That's kind of shitty. 12 Caries. Okay, that I can do. That's good. So let's see if we can go to him and get his options. Are there any rewards for this? There's other rewards. Here, guys. So here's what you get. This is now. I'm going to tell you if these are permanent or not. The aura refreshes are permanent, so it resets the cooldown for on tier 1 combat auras usable once per day. So you can use this once per day and it takes a cooldown. I don't know how much, and it doesn't specify on the website or here, so I'm not going to know until it gets released into game and I can buy one. So they do cost 350 Slayer points, so you can use Slayer points or your Grim points, I guess is what you'd call them. Now, Death's Deal, it will reduce degradation on your armor or weapons by 50% on your next death, but this does cost a crap ton, guys, and on the website it says this is only usable once, so you can use it once, then you have to buy it again. And this Hydrix is what makes the new Reaper the new Reaper jewelry, which there's 3 of them. There's the Ring of Death, which has a chance to heal you 2.5% of the slain target's maximum life points. A Reaper Necklace, which grants a stackable Reaper buff when you score a critical hit, which gains 1% increase on attack bonus for all styles for 10 seconds. up to a maximum of 3% for 3 stacks. So it's just basically gives you a better critical hit bonus, which I didn't think those were in there anymore, but I don't know how that's working. The touch bracelet, which gives you a chance to reflect 25 to 50% of all the damage you receive back to your opponent, which is pretty badass in my opinion. That's almost as good as the the Leviathan ring. Almost, it seems better, but all of this jewelry does degrade to nothing as well. And then there's the Amulet of Souls, which gives you the chance to heal 25 to 50% from Soul Split. And they only last for around 10 hours of combat, and then before they degrade to dust, and then you have to buy another one, which costs another 400 to make one. And they let's see here. Did they say they need 79 plus crafting to make these? And at level 87 magic, you can use the level 6 enchant to make them. Now I don't know whether these are sellable on the GE or not, but the other effects here, which you can get a rainbow loot effect beam, which makes the beam look rainbow, which is kind of pointless. This is a bonfire booster. It permanently increases the duration of bonfire, which is awesome. 250 points, which is pretty cool. Instant cost, it permanently reduces the cost as a boss instanting by 25%, which is also amazing. And then unlock the ability to buy further Reaper tasks with Slayer points, which is kind of cool because you'd be able to just do Slayer, then come here and do boss every once in a while for some Slayer Reaper points, which would be interesting to switch it up. And these are titles along with some overrides, which you obviously are locked because you have to unlock certain things, requiring each kill boss once. And then as you see here, they have different requirements. So you can look at those if you want. I'm not going to go through them. Enable group assignments, and then it tells you this is where you click your loot assignments for the enabling them. Now it says if you select this option that requires more than one adventure, next Calphite King, Virago, and Barrow's Rise of the Six. So those are the only 3 that they consider more than one. So if you don't like or know how to do them, I would recommend just clicking that off for now. And then it provided you are eligible for at least one of these bosses, checking this box will give you a 25% boost to Reaper points gained upon completion of this assignment. So that's pretty good. That's a lot more Reaper points. And then the loot beams, it gives you which loot beams you want. And then it tells you the amount, which I don't remember how you could change this last time, but I guess this is now where you can change it more specifically, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go kill those Krees, and then I'll come back and let you know how many Reaper points I got for that, because I shouldn't have gotten any percentage down for the Reaper points because it was just one switch. And as well, I have the 25% extra, so I'll go do that real quick and I'll come back, guys. Okay, guys, so I just completed the 12 Krees that I needed to kill. Now, I assumed I would have to go back to him and tell him, but I mean, I guess it's just like a Slayer Master, so you don't have to go back and like tell him you completed it or anything. It says I gained 12,000 Slayer experience, so I got 1,000 Slayer experience per Kree I killed, which is pretty good. I mean, not bad. And then 15 Reaper points, which is pretty decent. Now, the 25% bonus I got on top of that would have been about, let's see, 10% would be 1.5 points. So I got about 2 or 3 points extra because I did put the group boss monsters on there as well, which I may have to, edit in the future. But you can change change that as I showed you, and you can also, change. Hold on a second. You can also change the amount of like which boss you want, so you can change it for a lower reward. So I think I'm just going to leave that on there. I think overall it would be decent. So we'll go ahead and check out if I can get out of here quick enough. We'll just teleport out here because I'm done. I just wanted to get the 12 kills that I needed to for the Slayer. Well, it's not really Slayer assignment. I don't know what you want to consider it, because it technically is a Slayer assignment, but you don't get any Slayer experience while you're killing them. You only get it at the end, and then you get your, obviously, your Death Slayer Reaper points. So we'll go see what that gives me. I don't know if it's going to stack like it does in Slayer. Like if you complete 10 assignments, you get more Reaper points. It doesn't seem that way, at least the way it's said in your box when you complete it. It doesn't say you've completed one Death Slayer assignment. So let's go ahead and talk to him. There needs to be an option on him to right-click for co-op for this options here. So now we have 15. So these actually aren't that bad. This is 25. The Aura 4, Aura 3s. These Vampirism, I believe that is an Aura 3 or 2. I can't remember exactly which one. Let's see if we can examine it. I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't say. I believe it's a 2 or 3, so that's not that bad to be able to get the refresh on that, which is definitely awesome there. I'm going to get that one probably as soon as I can, and then I'm going to get the... I don't really care that much per se about the jewelry. I'm going to see if it sells on the GE, but if not, I don't really worry about it, because getting one of those is 400 for one of those. So you need 400 of those points, and unless you get more somehow, like for each assignment you do 15 points a day, that's going to be almost what? Let's see here. 400 divided by 15. 26 days a month to get one of those, which is crazy. I'll definitely get this bonfire booster at some point, and see with this Hydrix you can only do it with these Reaper points, no Slayer points. You can't buy it with Slayer points, so you can't just do Slayer to get that. And that's it. That's basically all I want to get. And then I'll just, obviously do the rest of them. I'll probably get this additional task fairly soon too. 150, that's not bad. That's only 10 days. I might get that one first to see how many Slayer points it costs to buy an extra task, because it's definitely cool. I love to do bossing, so this is definitely a nice extra daily Slayer experience that you can get for bossing. And there's basically any boss on it. Along with this update, guys, I did forget to mention, if you do go into your let's see, which is it? Your adventures, which will bring up the challenges, you can right-click over on your beast, and you can see how many you've killed. So if I go over to Korea now, if you highlight over here, it'll say I killed 13. These somehow it has 1 kill in there already for what I do not know, and then it tells you your fastest time. I don't know why I have not set a fastest time. That because obviously I just kill it a bunch of times. But I never see the timer in there when I do it, so I'm not sure why that is. If I have to make if I actually have to make an instance for it to do it, which I do not usually make an instance. But it's pretty cool. It tells you all the boss monsters, how many times you've killed them, along with Slayer creatures, and how many times you've killed all these Slayer creatures. So this will keep track of them. Obviously, I don't do Slayer as much as I should, so this isn't really that full. But we'll probably get more into this, because now that I have a tracker, it's kind of cool, and it tracked a lot of Slayer monsters, at least the ones that are assigned most often. So that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.